Hi guys, welcome to the energy update for my friends Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So let's find out together what's coming through for you. Let's see what the tarot has to say for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Here we go. So, the Empress, Five of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Our focus from the bottom of the deck: Judgment, Major Arcana, Divine Truth, offered to those that are open to receive it. It can even be a second chance, guys, in the love arena, let's say. There can be a patient evaluation about the opportunity. But speaking about love, guys, some of you can be in a position of advantage. The Empress, the embodiment of self-love. She has mastered the virtue, and now she is able to understand if an interaction, a connection, is deserving of her nurturing and caring energies in order to achieve the highest possible potential. If it is a second chance with an ex, a former partner, according to the energies, it seems a questionable opportunity. Why? Because the connection can bring confusion, noisy and annoying energy, even indecision, and also something that can be about competition, because maybe it was a factor that worked against the connection the first time. The Four of Cups can be about the fact that some of you can receive an offer from someone that has already been a partner, and you may not be interested in the opportunity. The past plays a role, the Three Cups down below, and the consequence can be the Eight of Cups as an energy about the decision to leave behind something that was not fulfilling enough. There is the Moon in the background that grants the proper depth to the decision. Basically, something that we couldn't understand, something that was not clear enough, maybe something that was confusionary indeed when it comes to the interaction with the other person. The man in the Eight of Cups for me can be the Fool, ready to go all out on an adventure. It seems, guys, that after a time factor that can be granted in favor of the evaluation, you can decide to pursue something different, something better for you. When it comes to work or professional situations, there can be competition around you guys in the workplace. This can even be about co-workers that are trying to show off or that are trying to be better than someone else. And if this is their primary goal, basically the whole situation in the workplace is suffering because of that. The Judgment can be a realization, guys, you know, like a wake-up call about a situation that is not able to grant in our favor the healthiest possible development. We can think about the opportunity to climb the corporate ladder, and maybe we are not particularly satisfied by the foreseeable future, you know. This can become a factor that can bring us to take into consideration the opportunity to embrace a different direction, the Eight of Cups. The Four of Cups is kind of interesting in the professional scenario, because what if some of you can receive a new assignment or a new task, let's say, but you are not thrilled about it. And we come back to the environment, because maybe some of you are kind of tired of the fact that the environment is not productive as it should be in order to grant success to the endeavors that can be linked to this work scenario, you know. And that's why the Eight of Cups can become, again, the consequence, double the energy considering the Four. We leave behind a situation that was not fulfilling enough, and this can be for the better again. And the moon, when it comes to the professional endeavors, can be about the fact that someone is keeping things for themselves, kind of secrets, especially if there is competition. It's like someone doesn't want to lay the cards on the table. They are working for themselves, but at some point, what can suffer is the opportunity to embrace positive outcomes, you know? And if this is, again, a corporate environment, my goodness, the situation can become something truly uncomfortable. And so there is an evaluation. Again, we cannot rush the Seven of Pentacles, but the man is thinking about future rewards in some sense. And so there is that. When it comes, guys, to a personal interaction, I have to share with you that there can be a final decision about a connection with a family member. We have the Empress. It can be apparent for some of you. Regardless of the feminine power, let's say a mother figure or a father figure, there is confusion in this interaction. Five of Wands. There can be stubbornness involved also. What if there is an apology and there is also someone that is not willing to embrace it? And for this very reason, the Eight of Cups kicks in as the decision to move on. We are going to see the Oracle cards, guys, but it seems that in this last scenario, some of you may have run out of patience, you know? And this can be an influence for the decision Eight of Cups driven. So let's ask for guidance considering these energies. Let's see what we can get. The scenario with the family member or the close friend, let's say, can be about a fallout in some sense. Romance. Well, this can be about the first scenario, the one that can speak about the love connection. No second chance, it seems, following these energies. Helpful people. This is about the work situation, because this lovely card is basically what is lacking in the work environment. That can see some of you guys involved, and you may be aware of the fact that it's a constant challenge, because there is always someone that wants to prevail on other co-workers, and the situation is a source of struggles because there is no real team effort, you know, and this can bring up an evaluation about the opportunity to change direction. Bottom of the deck, ask for help from others. Kind of meaningful because it follows what we have already shared. In the workplace, we are lacking this mindset because of the Five of Wands and because of the Four of Cups. And what if this is also an energy about the personal interaction, close friend or family member? There can be someone that can offer a token of apology in order to compromise even, but if it is not possible, it seems that the connection can be left behind, because the Eight of Cups can truly vibe as the opportunity to turn our back on something or on someone. Mountain. It's a factor because we have it in the Eight of Cups. The man can go up in the mountain. This can be an obstacle. So guys, when it comes to the second chance in love, there is an obstacle in the way, and it doesn't seem to be the case that love can move a mountain this time. In the professional scenario, there is an obstacle when it comes to the interactions with the co-workers, and if we cannot change the mindset of these co-workers, we have to figure out if we want to stay in this work environment. And when it comes to the interaction with a close friend or a family member, even a parent, we have a problem, you know? And we have to understand if it is possible to restore balance in the connection, but it seems that we are going in a different direction. Balancing act. This should be meaningful when it comes to the work situation, because some of you are trying to do that, but it is difficult if other people are going in different directions, you know, because they are driven by their interests, let's say. When it comes to the love scenario, it seems that you may evaluate that it's not possible to work things out with an ex. And when it comes to the interaction with a close one, again, patience running out is the choice of words that keeps coming to my mind. Rock bottom. On point. My goodness. So the love connection hit rock bottom. That's why there is not going to be a second chance. According to these energies, we are hitting the road and moving on. The situation on the workplace, it's like a dead end. And so there can be the evaluation about the chance to change something, even change job. And when it comes to the personal interaction, big problem, guys. Stuck in the mud, bottom of the deck. Another energy that is on point, because it can describe somehow, some way, the three scenarios that we have seen in this reading. We're not moving, so it can be about the love connection that was not able to bring fulfillment in our favor, and so there is no point to embrace a second chance. Stuck in the mud in the workplace, it's meaningful. And stuck in the mud when it comes to a personal interaction with a close one, it seems that we can move in a different direction indeed. Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life forces. This is about healing and also the opportunity to pursue something different, I would say. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. This can even be the ability of the Empress to embody the self-love talent. And begin now. Take your first step. The man in the card can be the man in the Eight of Cups, guys. And so it's on point when it comes to the three scenarios. The man is waving goodbye also. So there is a change, it seems. Rejuvenating rain, bottom of the deck. Clear the past, heal the present. It can be the energy about the Empress when it comes to healthy choices, guys. The opportunity to avoid a second chance can be a healthy choice. The evaluation when it comes to your job, your work environment, can be aimed at the opportunity to achieve clarity, kind of realizing if the situation is truly for you. And when it comes to the personal interaction, it seems a tricky situation, because what if the stubbornness is coming from the other person and they are kinda in the trenches, you know? Let's see the wisdom of the Oracle deck. Unfinished symphony. It's a Wheel of Fortune type of vibration. The cycle is not over yet. There can be an ex that comes around one more time. The odds are not in their favor, it seems. The situation in the workplace is unfolding, and that's why we have to figure things out about that. And the interaction with a close one is approaching a closing point, you know, but It's not yet the time. No place like home. This is one of the cards that I love the most, because it is a beautiful energy for me. Feeling in a world of your own with a special person, let's say. It was not possible to find this energy in the love connection, that's why no second chance. And then I would say that in the workplace there is no feeling that it's a pleasure to spend time with our co-workers for whatever reason, you know, but sometimes it just happens and we have to handle the situation somehow, some way. And what if this is also an energy that speaks about family when it comes to the personal interaction, that is a little bit challenging, you know, because we can decide to move on and the other person may remain stuck a little bit. Poised, bottom of the deck, guys. This is about excitement for me. The fairy lady has gone through challenges, but she is still hopeful about what comes next. This can speak about love, this can speak about new job opportunities, maybe, and it can be associated to the truth be told oracle card. Maybe some of you can speak up, and this can be the key to ignite a change somehow, some way, and then you can go with the flow, basically. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. There is a thinking process. That's why the judgment can be a moment of clarity. There can be an evaluation when it comes to an ex. It's not the case. The opportunity to try again, it seems. There can be an evaluation when it comes to work. Maybe some of you can even be involved in a creative field and you are not fulfilled, you know. It's like your talents are not rewarded enough, and that's why there can be the decision to change direction. And when it comes to the personal interaction, it takes two to tango. You can be willing to work things out, maybe, but if a token is not embraced, it's like a missed chance. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. This is a lovely mantra, lovely message. But if we cannot find a higher good in a particular situation, we have to be wise enough to understand what type of adjustments we have to make. And individuality, bottom of the deck, you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. This is about what we have shared when it comes to the workplace. Everyone is trying to show off, basically. And for this very reason, the balance in the work environment is suffering. And this is a problem. And maybe there is also a factor when it comes to responsibility, you know. Some of you can take responsibility when it comes to your situation, you know. If you cannot change the mindset of other people, maybe you can think about the opportunity to change job. And that's why the 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups combination can kick in. It's like a perception that you can find something better. Expression. I love it, guys. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. Speaking up in the 3 scenarios. It's crucial, and it can set in motion a domino effect that can be for the better for some of you. 6th chakra. The energy of the 3rd eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. This is about a knowing, guys. If it is a second chance, you may be aware that it is not wise to embrace it in the love arena. When it comes to work, we have understood that something is not properly set in the workplace, and so we have to take that into consideration. And when it comes to the personal interaction, if the other person is stubborn, my goodness, they can truly run the risk to lose you guys, because maybe your patience has run out. Duality. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. Well, opposites do attract each other, as the saying goes, but we have to understand if we can earn something from the situation. And this flow describes 3 scenarios that are about a duality, let's say. There can be different points of view involved, but the outcome is not in favor of a positive development, and that's why there can be the need for a change. Bottom of the deck, we have divine masculine. The message is the frequency of the divine masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. This is about taking action, guys, and I love to see the Empress and the divine masculine oracle card, because it's an example of a duality, and this can be the ability to balance your masculine and feminine side in order to realize what can be the best possible decision for you. And then things can fall into place, you know, it's a process. But you can handle it, guys. And so, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. Let us know if you resonate, comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.